Good evening, friends. We're live again for episode 32. We're going live for 100 days straight. It is getting easier by the day, but still challenging. We're going live. It's 9:20 on a Saturday night here in Texas. So this is probably one of the earlier times so far that we've been able to go live. But we want to get right into it, try to bring some value to you tonight. It's going to be fairly short since it's a Saturday night, since it's a weekend, but we're going to get started with episode 32. First thing, like we've done every night, just going to make this quick, but I highly encourage you to look into creating a YouTube channel, get one set up, start uploading videos, and make it an asset. Sorry, my chair just went down. The joys of live streaming. But so yeah, create a YouTube channel, get that going. More than happy to help you with that some if it's a little scary to you. So gonna adjust my chair a little bit more there. And then the second encouragement that we put out there every night is highly encourage you to create an email list, get one started, manage it, build it, grow it, use it. And I use ConvertKit. It's a free, basically cloud-based email marketing system. You can get a free account and manage up to 1,000 email subscribers with that. You can have unlimited landing pages. I talk about it every night, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore tonight, but the link is in the description if you want to go get a free subscription to ConvertKit. So we're going to get right into it. And actually, the first thing I want to do is highlight a company that we've been in contact with. I might have mentioned it last night, a company called Flex Watches. I did actually mention it, but they're very socially minded. I thought I would bring up their webpage real quick. We actually have some of their watches coming in supposedly next week, maybe Monday. But I actually noticed tonight, I went and looked, they have a 50% off code that's a remnant, I guess, of Christmas time, but it still works. I actually went in tonight and checked it out. So I'm going to go to their website just for a minute and kind of let you see it. So this is their website. And time to make a different shop now. So the thing I wanted you to see is their, where do they have it? So you can kind of see here all the different causes. So they've got causes for autism, hunger, animal rescue, the environment, arts, clean water, veterans, anti-bullying. But if you go to their website and go to watches, let's just pick classic, for example. This is not a shopping network, but I did want you to see this. So they've got some really cool watches. And the thing that I like is they're very reasonably priced. So you've got a lot of these that are $40 a piece. If we go to probably the sports watches, the Flex Sports, those are probably the ones that are in the $70 range, I'm guessing. So we'll wait for that to come up. And yep, 79. But you can get these at 50% off. So you need to use the code FLEX50. So let me go back here for a moment. And I'm going to switch back to the camera. And I'm going to pull up the link just so you have it. So I don't get anything from this. This is not a affiliate code or anything like that. I just like the fact that they're giving 10% back, and you can get a $40 watch for $20, and I think with shipping or tax, it's $5. So you can get a $40 watch for $25, and 10% of that goes to support a number of different good causes. So check them out, and we'll be sporting some of their watches next week. So apologize, but I'm needing to drink more water than normal. And since I've got my cup here, I'll mention Paradise Bistro and Coffee Company. I live in the Granbury area of Texas, Granbury, Texas, a quaint little town with a square and a courthouse in the middle, all those kind of things. So Paradise Bistro and Coffee Company right there on the square. So if you're in Dallas, Fort Worth area, anywhere close to Granbury, Texas, come get lunch, coffee, dessert, breakfast at Paradise Bistro and Coffee Company. You'll enjoy it. They're our friends. They don't pay us to give them props, but we do appreciate the new owners there, and would love to see you visit them and check out their food and their coffee. So let's get into a few things tonight, and then we will end this one much earlier than the one that and then day 31. Day 31 was kind of interesting because that's basically a month that we've been going live, or, we're approaching being a third of the way through of 100 days. So we're really close to that. So we do appreciate everyone that's been coming on along and taking in these live streams. One of the things I want to mention, if you're interested in live streaming yourself, this won't be new news to you if you've been watching these episodes, but if this is the first time you're seeing this, we use StreamYard to be able to do that. And there's a link in the description for that. But strammel.info/StreamYard, there's a free account. A lot of the things that we kind of tell people about, there's free plans with a number of those tools, and we love that you can get started for free and you can stay on the free plan forever if it meets all of your needs. If you don't need to take advantage of any of the capabilities that come with only the paid plan, you can never pay a dime and use it, and it's great. So StreamYard is what we're using to basically go live tonight on 8 different destinations. Now, you can only go live on 2 destinations with the free plan, but we're going live on multiple pages, multiple groups on Facebook. We're going live on Twitter/Periscope. We're live on Twitch, and we're live on YouTube. We could go live on Amazon Live if we wanted, for example. We also could go live on LinkedIn if we were approved. I've put an application to go live on LinkedIn. And if you have a business, I talked about this a little bit I got to talking about LinkedIn last night on the unofficial stream. We streamed exclusively on YouTube as far as our official, day 31, episode 31 live stream. But then I streamed on Facebook for 40 or 50 minutes, much longer than the actual official stream. But anyway, we got to talking about LinkedIn last night, and I realized that I've not talked about that very much. But if you're, in business of any kind, consultant, coach, accountant, real estate agent, lawyer, it doesn't matter. I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know with regards to LinkedIn, but where I think you want to go next with that, if you are on LinkedIn, is to get approved so you can live stream. The thing about LinkedIn that many people may not realize is that the organic reach, which means, in other words, the number of people that are seeing your post is significantly greater than it is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You have to pay to play on those other platforms at this point in time. They're, you know, very mature with regards to the platform and what you have to do to be seen. So the reality is on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, well, which is really the video part of Twitter, and Instagram, if you really want your products to be seen, heard, whatever, you've got two options, and one is better than the other. But you can pay for ads, and you can do live stream. If you live stream enough, videos are seen more than just regular post, and so your reach will be greater if you're doing video. So that's one of the reasons we talk about live stream and model it, I guess, by doing it, is that it's one of the ways that you can get more exposure. So highly recommend, if you're not on LinkedIn and you have a business of any kind, definitely want to get a profile set up on LinkedIn, start posting, start engaging in that community, start posting some videos, and then apply for the LinkedIn live program. It's can be difficult. I've applied now. Last night I actually applied again the third time. So we'll see if the third time is the charm for me. I know many people have tried, and it took them multiple times to apply for it. Now, I actually worked with my company. I work for a supply chain management, supply chain software consulting company. We implement supply chain solutions for Fortune 100, Fortune 500, medium-sized companies. And, I worked with our um, marketing specialist to get that application out there for LinkedIn, and we just got approved yesterday. So I'm looking forward to kind of at a corporate level experimenting with that, and I will make sure and come back in some of these live streams that I'm doing, and if you will, kind of report back how that worked. But I can tell you, based upon what I know so far, that it's going to be very beneficial as far as exposure for our company. Recently, also, I say recently, it's been maybe 6 months ago now, again, worked with our marketing specialist to get a YouTube channel created. So we're now posting YouTube videos, webinars, that type of thing. And the next logical step is to multi-stream those webinars. They will typically be done with Zoom, but then we can multi-stream from Zoom using Switchboard, which I've talked about. Go listen to episode 16 and a few of the other episodes, but starting back episode 16. And so we're now, wow, I can't believe I've been talking about Switchboard that long now. But with Switchboard, you can stream to multiple destinations with what's called an RTMP, a special connection, if you will. So, the benefit of that, especially with Zoom, a lot of people use that for webinar style streams, live, and they invite people to obviously connect that way. But then you can increase your exposure, increase your reach by at the same time simultaneously going live to your Facebook page, your company's Facebook page. You can apply this to yourself if you're a personal brand, but your business to your page, to a group, to LinkedIn, to YouTube, all at the same time. So if that sounds interesting to you at all, you can go to strammel.info/appsumo. That's with two P's, APPSUMO, and then search for Switchboard. And they have right now the ability to get Switchboard basically for a lifetime plan. That's the way AppSumo works. You basically opt in to get access to various different software platforms for life for an incredibly low dollar amount compared to what it would cost you to buy it or pay for it by the month. So most of these tools that run in the cloud, as you already probably know, you pay by the month to use them. So highly recommend that you uh, use use LinkedIn, especially again if you have a business of any kind. Use it now. Post a lot. Be very active on there, because I'm sure the day will come where it will be more like Facebook, where to get that same kind of organic reach, you'll have to pay for ads. Now, Instagram has an ad platform as well. I don't know a lot about it, honestly. They do have it, but you can, easily post something and have 400 people view it, where that same video with a similar number of connections, if you will, maybe you get 10, 15, 20 people that see it. So it's dramatic at this point in time. So go check that out. I need to look at the comments, so I apologize. I've already got some over here, so I want to look and see what we have. Can I ask you a question? So someone from Twitch is saying, can I ask a question? Certainly, go right ahead, put it in the comments, and we'll post it up there and we'll answer the question. So I love having interaction with our friends on Twitch. I also recommend, even if it's a business, Twitch is becoming a disrupted environment. It has traditionally been more exclusively for gamers, but it's not that anymore. It's still very heavily gamer oriented, but there are many people out there doing podcast and many other types of live streams on Twitch that are not related to gaming. So we'll see if our friend there on Twitch wants to ask the questions. But while I'm waiting on that, check out Flex again. And I am going to suggest one other thing. So next week, starting Monday, so tomorrow we won't be doing this, but starting Monday for the next 5 days, Monday through Friday, we're going to do our live stream exclusively on YouTube. That's really where we're trying to bring everybody to YouTube. That's what we really want to grow from a video perspective. We will never abandon the other platforms as long as we can actually go live on them and post on them. We'll continue to use them because we have audiences there, but we would like to ask our audience to come follow us, the ones that haven't, to come follow me, if you will. Come subscribe, turn on notifications on my YouTube channel. So this link that you see here is what's called a short link. So strammel.info/YouTube. That will prompt you and give you an opportunity to subscribe. Go ahead and do that, I would ask. And then if you turn on notifications, then just like Facebook, just like Instagram, just like most of the others, you'll get notified when I'm going live. And, I think YouTube, as I've mentioned before, is a much better platform for video. And that's why I'm encouraging you, regardless of whether you're in the workforce, if you have your own business, if you're retired, doesn't matter. When if you're going to be producing video, sharing knowledge, sharing things you're interested in, whatever, with YouTube, that content is evergreen, which means it's going to be out there and be seen long after you produce it, long after you publish it on the platform. And that's not the case with really any of the other platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, Twitch, even. And the reason is because YouTube is basically a search engine, second largest search engine in the world. second only to Google, and Google owns YouTube. So that's the best place, I believe. I'm sure there are others that think differently, and that's completely fine, but I'm in good company, I would say, with regards to those in the know that would say YouTube is the place to be for video. Again, it's perfect. I talked about this. I don't remember which episode, and now I've already forgotten this plumber's name, but there's a plumber, Roger, I think is his first name. I should remember it, but I may look it up in the notes here in a minute. I know I have it written down, but Roger, a plumber in Texas, was a plumber that had, a YouTube channel and had maybe 200 subscribers. He went to a conference in California, a vid summit or something like that, came back home, energized to grow his YouTube channel. He's now seen on his channel more than 20 million views. I think he's now at 200,000 subscribers or more. If you're to go to YouTube and search a lot of the plumbing types of questions that you would have, a lot of his videos would be the ones that would be seen. So that's actually a revenue stream for him that prior to that he would have never thought. And not it's a revenue stream in and of itself, but it also generates traffic, gives him in his business exposure. And I think rightfully so, he's of the mindset that, he's giving basically a lot of valuable knowledge on YouTube for free. And, those that are very handy, if you will, and willing to do things on their own can take the information he's sharing and not use a plumber and do what they need to do. But Roger, I'm going to use Roger as his name. I believe that's it. Roger the plumber, has said that he's seen a lot more business come his way. There's still plenty of people that, watch the video, realize it's not really a task they want to take on, but there's been this bond that's been developed with Roger because he shared this knowledge openly, freely. It's valuable. It's obvious that he knows what he's talking about. And, they call on him to actually come and do that plumbing work. So he's proven that someone that's really not using YouTube at all, at any level of effort, can take that, turn it around, and make it something that's truly an asset for their company. And on top of that, I think, many might think, hey, I'm too old for that. That's for younger people. He's in his 50s. I'm in my 50s. I don't have, 200,000 subscribers yet or 20 million views, but we're hopefully, gradually growing, and we'll go wherever we're supposed to go with this. But point is age is not a barrier. What kind of business you're in is not a barrier. It's really just a matter of you getting started, saying, I'm going to do this, and committing to doing it, and then being consistent with it. I've said this before, but we're going live. I'm going live for 100 days straight, not only to bring value to my community, to my audience, but to also develop my own ability to better communicate, to be more comfortable in front of a camera, all of those kind of things. So it's certainly helping me. I would say that it's a college course, that you didn't have to pay for me, in other words, in communication and in, delivering a message. So we'll struggle through that at times for sure. But it is, again, every time I hit that go live button, it does get easier and easier. I can say that the for the first many nights, I would sit there, wait and you know wiggle, move around, just really uncomfortably, and finally just go ahead and hit the live button. Thankfully, I did, but it takes you know some courage for many of us, and I'm here to be your cheerleader. So get started and do it. Um, I think we're going to end here real quick, but I will wait and see if there's any other questions or comments. I would like to ask um, that you interact, and if you have things that you would like for us to address, cover, questions, please let us know what has worked for you in the area of video, or maybe email marketing, or just social media in general. Anything that you'd love to share, I'd love to be able to offer up comment, offer up encouragement, give you some tips, pointers, tricks, if possible. So, my goal, and one of the things that makes me tick, is being able to communicate and share knowledge that I have, that my hope would be obviously that someone could use it to get to where they want to go, reach the goals that they have, see the milestones reached that they've been planning for. And success, as I said last night, is really very unique to you. So I'm not going to define what success is, but I do want to be a part of helping you get to where you want to be and succeed in whatever way it is that you want to succeed in. So I, I'm thankful for everyone that's been watching. Please continue to come. Again, tomorrow will be day 33. That's Sunday. And then on, we're going to pull up the YouTube link again real quick. Like I'd mentioned, on Monday, this coming Monday through Friday, we're going to go live exclusively on YouTube. I actually will go live on my own Facebook page, and that's it. So that's Shane Trammell 1. So facebook.com/Shane Trammell 1. But other than that, those are the only two platforms we're going to be live on that we prefer. I would love to see you over on YouTube. And again, if you subscribe and turn on notifications, and that's the best way for you to know when we go live again. I've mentioned this, but somewhere around day 45, we'll have a giveaway. I'm thinking maybe it's going to be one of those Flex watches. So I'll pull that up again for a minute. Don't wait on the giveaway because they're really, really cheap right now. You just might get a second one. But if you go to flexwatches.com and use the code FLEX50, you'll get 50% off of a watch, which is pretty cool. If you're just joining, they've got watches in the range of $40 and $79, and with 50% off, they're very budget friendly, but very stylish. They've got some really cool looking watches. If you're just now hearing this, just rewind the video a little bit. We showed their website, a little bit of their website at the beginning of the show, and we're not getting paid anything to mention them. We just like what they're doing, what they stand for. They are sending us some watches, so we are looking forward to that. But our opinions of them are our own, and I talked about this actually more last night about the history of the company, so you can go look that up on Facebook and watch that video if you want to hear more about them. So I think that's all we have for tonight. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's literally 3 seconds until been live for 30 minutes. That's a good, uh, reasonable amount of time for a Saturday night. So come back again tomorrow for day 33. We'll have something good for you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and get rested up for the week ahead. And that's all we have for tonight. Thanks again for being here. All right. Bye.